Hi, this is Maureen Heberly. This is the dissection portion of the sheep heart. It's been cut coronally, still connected at the apex. Now, as far as the right atrium is located at the superior portion, and the SA node is going to be just up here at the portion between the atrium and the ventricle. The AV node is at the inferior portion, the SA node is at the superior portion of the atrium. The AV node is located at the inferior portion of the atrium. The tricuspid valve, which is also known as the right atrioventricular valve, is in the right atrium, and it is made up of 3 flaps or cusp. I don't know if I can get them open here. It's made up of 3 of the flaps or cusp, and it prevents the backflow of the blood from the right ventricle to the right atrium, and the blood is forced behind the 3 valve flaps when the ventricle contracts, and this forces them upward and together to close the valve. The right ventricle, the chordae tendineae is going to be right in here, and the papillary muscles are also in the same area. The pulmonary valve is at the very center, and it is above the right ventricle. I don't know if we can even see it here. And it is also responsible for the dub and the lub dub, and the right ventricle uses the pulmonary valve. I'm sorry, it's right in here. It's right in here. The right ventricle uses the pulmonary valve to move the blood into the pulmonary arteries. Now, the left atrium is it's right in this area, and it's also, the mitral valve is in the lower portion of the left atrium, and it is just above the left ventricle. The left ventricle wall is larger than the right ventricle because it needs to pump blood to most of the body, while the right ventricle fills only the lungs. The aortic valve is it's at the opening for the coronary arteries, and let's see if we can find one of those gigantic coronary arteries in here. I think it's actually buried beneath a little bit. There we go. Okay, so the ascending aorta, it also is going to be from the top, and the aorta is actually the largest artery in the human body. We probably already went over that. The ascending aorta rises up from the heart. The coronary arteries branch off the top to supply the heart with the blood. The interventricular septum comes up from the apex and is actually the division in between the ventricles. So this is pretty interesting to see how all this works, because in ultrasound I spend an awful lot of time looking at fetal hearts when they're in utero, and checking the valves and make sure everything flaps open and closes as it should be. So that is the end of the dissection portion of this video. Thank you.